discipline it remains, mercifully.
Yes, and neither would you, Derek, this star nonsense.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
I'm sure of it.
This is the centerpiece of the WSU campus.
It's a show in Pullman, about Pullman, and I think people appreciate that.
Any last words? Yeah! Yo, I really thought we were gonna beat UCLA! I'm out of here! Go Cougs!
But you know, there's something about those carcinogens flowing through your system.
You know, each year hundreds of thousands of pornographic magazines are left in our natural forests. I should know, I pick them up and read them.
Well, where do we start?
Hey man, what? Is that Freedom Rock Band? Yeah man, we'll turn it up man. Right, yeah. Hey, where can I get my hands on this fine piece of musical merchandise? Well man, you can get it by calling this 1-800 number on the screen right now, man. Oh, we're sounding like a commercial, man. Turn it down.
Half the time I can't even hold the camera straight because I'm laughing so hard.
Crazy. I'm gonna watch Gilligan's Island.
That's so 70.
Really? Figure something out. Yeah. The guy in the bacon over there. He's like.
Ladies and gentlemen, Live at 8 starts in 15 minutes, but before the show starts, we're gonna do a quick chant. I'll say live at, you say 8. Ready? Yeah! Live at 8! Live at 8! Live at 8! All right, I'll see you guys in 15 minutes.
Alrighty, guys, get ready. They're here.
Welcome everybody to Live at 8 on Cable 8 Productions. And welcome to everyone across the nation tuning in through National College Television. We're so excited for you guys to hang out with us for the next hour.
Mike, you tell me you're getting antsy already?
I'm not antsy. You're just being an ass.
All right, well, look. Okay, you can be nervous. You got some big shoes to fill.
Oh, tell me about it. They feel massive right now.
All right, well, if anyone's equipped to be the producer in there, it's you.
Matt, I really appreciate it, but I really, really want this to be the best season yet, you know?
Just don't stress. We'll be in Hollywood in no time.
Yeah, but to get to Hollywood, we have to do well right now. And like my dad says, I will prepare, and then perhaps I'll get my chance.
Well, makes sense he won state 3 times in a row.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
Hey guys,
Hey,
look what
Tina.
I got.
Nice. Do you think they're gonna work?
They better. It cost me $20 to print.
Good job, Madam Director.
Oh no, I don't need some corrupt nickname too.
Well, yours isn't an insult. The other one is.
God, she sucks. Well, speaking of the Empress.
Sing something. If the sun refuses to shine.
Hey, Tina. Congrats on being promoted to director.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Too bad you work with them, though. It really brings down the production value.
You know, I want to like her, and then she says stuff like that.
She's such a damn space cadet, it's annoying. I don't call her the Empress for nothing. Frankie and I worked under her for a semester last year. It was literal hell.
Frank, this is the second time you've had over 3 hours of dead air on your set, man. Good music does not play itself.
I'm sorry, man.
Dude, you need some sleep and it is not gonna be here. Come on, get up. I get you're gonna be the next Cable 8 general manager, but when you're in this studio, I'm still your boss.
I know.
Good.
Good morning to everyone on the College Hill. I apologize for the technical difficulties. It is a beautiful day out there, but soak up that sun while you can, because it won't shine for long once things ramp up this semester. I'm just kidding. Keep a positive mindset, and you'll be just fine. Happy first week of school, everyone. It's going to be a great one. We're reaching the top of the hour at exactly 9 a.m., which means that is enough from me. You are listening to KZUU 90.7 FM, and this is Live at 8, the movie.
Why does the audience member care about this person? Why are they invested into our program? Frankie, how you doing?
Sorry. I just worked graveyard shift.
Well, we appreciate your presence here today in class. I know personally I didn't want to have to think so poorly of you this early in the semester. All right, let's get back into things. So quick recap. We have character, context. In the first 15 seconds, we need an introduction.
Rough night?
Hi, Stephanie.
I'll take that as a yes. I guess KWSU won't have to worry about Cable 8 for the third year in a row, since you'll be sleeping through the whole semester.
At least I don't run my organization like a dictatorship.
At least I take my organization seriously.
I don't take my organization seriously.
All right. Good. Fast and cheap. Your production is going to land somewhere on this triangle. You can only have two. So what does that mean? You can, if you're focusing on something good and fast, it won't be cheap. Just like if you focus on something fast and cheap, it won't be good. Are we all comprehending this? Are we comprehending this? Some sort of nod. Yes. Huh? All right, look, I know this is the first week of school. We're getting back into things, but we're still talking about very important subjects here, like resources on campus. Clubs and opportunities here at Washington State University are some of the highest that you can get in the nation. And as Neil likes to say, use this university. Now, Cable 8 and KWSU they're fantastic when it comes to television. And KUGR and KZUU will serve all your radio needs. All right, let's enjoy this last week of good weather, and I'll see you all on Wednesday.
Hey, I really meant it when I congratulated you on your new job.
Thanks.
I think we should collaborate this semester, grow our organizations, and finally squish any bad blood.
I think you're the only one with bad blood. None of us really care.
I think Matt would say otherwise. Besides, I consider you to be one of my friends. At least here at school, so...
Right.
And friends collaborate.
If I remember correctly, you wanted nothing to do with Live at 8 last year. Not to mention, you haven't said more than 2 words to me in the last 2 years.
Yeah, well, that was before you were a director.
Right.
I say we start our relationship fresh. I'll help you get your feet off the ground, and you promote KWC on your show.
I don't need your help. I have a pretty well thought out plan.
Fine, but don't say I didn't offer it.
I'll keep it in mind.
Neil, how was your summer? I want to hear all about it, but I gotta run.
Stephanie, come to my office hours anytime. What a nice young lady.
Very. What if no one shows up?
Why wouldn't they?
Because we had like 4 people last semester.
Well, the bar's low, but I think that's a good thing. My dad always told me, keep your standards high, expectations low.
He seems like a cool guy.
T, did you print out the interest forms?
Oh, well, of course, Frank. I feel like all I do these days is print out forms.
We will be busier in no time. Oh, what's on?
Same questions as last year. Scheduling conflicts, sketch ideas, jobs they're interested in. Should I ask anything else?
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
I have an idea. Growing up, my dad would make me write down my dreams and goals on a piece of paper to like visualize and make them come true. We should all do that as a crew.
What's the difference?
So for me, my goal is to have more than 10 people in the audience. My dream is for us to be associated with national college television.
Whew, I love that. My goal is to be a great director, but my dream is to direct General Hospital.
Like the soap opera?
Well, yeah, I live for the drama.
Oh, Tina, I wish you'd aim higher.
No, it's my destiny.
You wanna let him in?
Hell yeah. Place your bets. How many do you think?
At least 20. I need to get my money's worth for printing all those forms.
I'd say 10.
You're so cynical.
I'm just realistic, Madam President.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna wait till 2 hours to do it. I think it's gonna be great. Yeah.
Door's locked, dingus.
Sorry, Scott. Good to see you. You guys can come in. Come on. That's cold out here. Sorry. Sorry.
No problem.
Thank you.
Glad you guys made it. Glad you guys all made it.
Thank you. Okay.
Hey, free smoke.
No, don't touch that. That goes for all of you guys. This cigarette right here is a peace offering. I don't know if you guys know this or not. This is Edward R. Murrow, and he's pretty much the spirit guide for everything production related.
We know who he is. You can barely turn a corner in this building without seeing his face. What does that have to do with the cigarette?
This guy smoked over 60 cigarettes a day, and he haunts this building, so I'd like to be in his good graces.
And whose fault is that? Not really his. He didn't create this situation of fear, he merely exploited it, and rather successfully. Cassius was right. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. Good night, and good luck.
You don't really believe that, do you?
Rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't imagine quitting smoking in the afterlife. I bet the withdrawals are horrible.
Exactly.
Where are they?
Tina?
I wish you'd aim higher. There's at least 20 people.
Hey, I was just listening to my producer's advice and keeping my expectations low.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Live at 8 interest meeting.
We're super excited for this season. We're actually completely revamping the show. Instead of...
Well, wait. Before we say any more, Tina, we didn't introduce ourselves. I'm Mike. This is Tina. I'm the producer. She's the director. On the left over here, we have Frank. He's our general manager. And then Matt, he was actually the director last year for Live at 8. And yeah, he's one of the founders of Cable 8.
Thanks, Mike. Matt, will you tell everyone more about what Cable 8 actually is before we talk more about the actual show?
Yeah, so during my freshman year, I worked at KWSU, and I would spend my time, filming and editing some promos, but I feel like I didn't get to do what I came to WSU for. But I think this is going to be our best season yet, especially with these two in charge.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, we're completely changing the structure of the show to be fully sketch comedy. So we just need people to write, build sets, do some camera work. You don't need a lot of experience, you just need to be willing to learn and put in the work.
And we have these forms up here for you guys. You can come up and fill them out. But before you do that, do any of you guys have any questions? All right, I guess no questions.
All right, well, we got these forms right here. Come grab one. We'll get back to you in a couple days.
You two represent the biggest broadcasting organizations here on campus. Now, we really need this season to run smoothly, and I know you two have had history this last year, but we're sitting here now all going to agree that we're going to respect each other this season, correct?
Wait, we aren't the biggest broadcast organization on campus. KWSU is. I am.
Biggest ego, maybe. Guys, it takes a lot to get recognized in this industry. Some of the people who are the best at what they do in this industry still don't get the recognition that they deserve. But that doesn't mean that they aren't the best at what they do.
But we won't even be considered to get recognition if our product is then perfect.
You know what? That's true, Stephanie, about the industry. But here's the thing. You're here at an institution of higher education. What does that mean? You're here to learn. That's the main focus of this. And so both of you, with your organizations, it's to give you space to land on your face and learn how to get back up even through all the fails.
Look, Cable has a lot of work to do. I'm not going to pretend that we don't. We have big ideas at Live at 8. I think with the leadership that we have with Mike and Tina, we can make something memorable.
I trust that, Frank, but we all have to be on the same page here and not be fighting with one another.
I don't have a problem. I just want to make sure we still have priority over equipment, since we have more airtime than them.
That's a good point, Stephanie. That actually brings me to my next point.
We're going to be renting out equipment on first come, first served basis. And since you two share cameras, you're going to need to start communicating with one another and coordinating with each other's schedules.
Well, we're always live at 8.
That's true, Frank, but not if you forget to rent out the cameras.
But what if we need the cameras at 8 on a Friday? You know, we might.
Well, maybe we can collaborate sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, let's have a great season.
Here's some advice, Frank. You've always been a sweet guy. But if you're too sweet, everyone will walk all over you.
Thank you, babe.
No, yeah, I'm excited for you to see it. I think you're going to really like it. I know. I'll see you soon. Okay. I gotta go. Frank's eyeing me. Okay, bye.
Girlfriend?
Of course.
She's coming to visit this year or what?
Hopefully, yeah. She's been busy back home, so it's hard.
You two have been together for a year?
Almost, yeah.
She's got to visit at some point.
She will, but it's more convenient for me to go back home for her than it is for her to come see me. I'm going this weekend, so.
What? Yeah. We have a writers' meeting on Sunday.
I know, but I need to see her. It's been really hard back home without me. So.
It's been like 2 weeks. You're supposed to help us lead the meeting.
I know, and I will. But, Frankie, I'm gonna marry this girl. I've never been more sure of anything, so I need to prioritize her. I'll be there, but I love her. By the way, what were you doing with the Empress?
Oh, advisory meeting with Glenn.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you were flirting with the enemy.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, she's
not my type.
She's no one's type. So just had to be clear.
Some lucky member of the Live at 8 studio audience will receive a free pizza provided by the Cougar Cottage, located on the corner of Colorado and B Streets. The Coug, a campus tradition for over 50 years.
this is what we're going to use for the title sequence this season. The crew got out this weekend, and somehow they pulled it together, and thankfully Terrence did not get arrested, so. What'd you guys think?
Sorry.
Great, so if you were not familiar with how these meetings work, we write down all of the concepts on this whiteboard and then try to narrow them down to about 10, and for all the clips, we're looking for about 2.5-minute segments. Got it?
So what kind of things do you guys want to see this season?
We need to start using our platform to talk about social issues, like how horrible the meat industry is, the processed meat industry. I don't know where my ground beef comes from.
Just call 1-800-8-WIENER.
All right, so 8-wiener commercial.
Okay, well, how about a guy sitting at his desk with his computer, and he's not going out on Saturday night. He just got a new game on his Wang computer, and he just wants to play with his Wang.
Anything other than a couple dick jokes? I mean, come on guys, we're aiming pretty low here.
Okay, what about the janitor? He's like the Terminator, but instead he terrorizes students that litter in the Murrow building.
Okay, janitor.
Okay. Check audio.
Grab change it to the direct audio. How's the connections? Did you guys check all the cables before we went?
Yeah, they should be good.
Good.
Yeah, all the levels are good.
Are we getting the same feed on the screen that we should be? Yeah, excellent.
Rumors spreading round. Life takes its time. But the shack outside the game.
Well, Sean, of course, I've never been on a show of this magnitude, but I do know the nerves are there. Just before 8 o'clock, you feel like your head's in a flushing toilet, swirled and a little mixed up. And I think you know how that feeling goes, Sean.
Thanks, Randy. We're looking forward to a great show. Up next, live at 8. We'll see you at halftime.
All right, everyone. Deep breath. Ready, camera 1. Roll countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take camera 1.
All right, yeah. Welcome to WSU, welcome to Live at 8. We have a fun show planned for you tonight, including some questionable jokes that probably shouldn't be allowed on air. Before we start, I want to speak to you, the audience. All the jokes you're going to hear tonight are written from 1989. So hopefully by the time we get to year 2025, people might definitely cancel us, but that word does not exist for us yet. Anyway, first, let's take a look at some recent technological advances.
Nope. Well, what is it that's so important that you can't go out on a Saturday night? I got this great new computer game. It's really fun. Okay, have fun, man.
Sometimes it's more fun to stay at home and play with your Wang.
Every 2 weeks, we'll send you an additional volume featuring key figures in the processed meat industry. John Morrell, Jimmy Dean, Hormel, and Armour. You'll find them all. Plus, we tackle tough industry issues in a catch-all volume entitled Insects, Rodents, and Missing Limbs. So if you want to get the most of meat and discover the possibilities of pork, pepperoni, or pastrami, phone your order in today. So you don't forget, call before midnight tonight. Call 1-800-8-WIENER. Have your credit card number ready, and our operators will take your order. 1-800-8-WIENER.
It's Janitor, keeping your school clean. Janitor, coming to a theater near you. Parental guidance is suggested.
Come on down to the University Theater and the WSU Drama Department's production of Chivalry. Chivalry is a play by Neil Simon about a misguided Indian who camps himself outside the Trump Tower and dies of exposure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the grace and beauty of synchronized swimming.
Anytime is donation time here at the Alumni Center, and at WSU, they don't miss a trick. These pipes carry laughing gas designed especially to persuade even the most tight-fisted alumni. Let's see how it works, shall we?
That's right, Mr. Alumnus. You go right ahead and put another big fat 0 on that check of yours. Then we'll release you to your family.
That's that's enough laps for tonight. As always, we will see you here, live at 8 next Friday. And as our very own Edward Armero says, good night.
And 3, 2, 1, fade to black.
I guess it's just more work than I thought.
Well, yeah, you're basically taking a full-time job on top of school. It sucked, doesn't it?
It doesn't suck. It's just a lot.
You just got to keep picturing yourself in Hollywood. We'll be there in no time.
Mike, it's only been a few weeks. We're making good content. We just need to work out the kinks.
I mean, just picture it, though. Just having your beautiful house on the hills, beautiful wife. That's what I'm picturing, at least.
Or we could imagine life like right now, where we figure out how to make this thing better.
It just doesn't make sense. We have so many people on crew, and just no one shows up. We still only have like 10 people in the audience.
Maybe we just need to get more outside the studio. The Centennial segment did really well.
I like that.
Thanks. I think we just need to market the show more. And even if that means talking about our next 10 episodes in all our classes.
Hey, Matt, when are we gonna meet your girlfriend?
Yeah, I still believe she really exists.
Of course she exists, Frank. What? Well, I'm surprised she still hasn't visited. I told you, she's just busy.
Hey man, so are you.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to find the balance between things. I love her, but I also love Cable 8, so. And I can do both.
Yeah, but she should meet you in the middle when you guys are busy. Like, you've been late to every writers' meeting because every Sunday you're driving back and visiting her.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna miss much more, so I've just gotta make the right decisions to get the future I want. I know you understand that.
But you're not balancing it. You're prioritizing her over the show, which is okay, but when I became the new producer, you promised you were gonna help us out.
Yeah, okay, I'm trying, all right, Mike?
Mike, just cut him some slack.
I'm just super nervous, and it almost feels like we're just the blind leading the blind.
Mike, we have like the oldest cameras and minimal equipment. I mean, you said it yourself. Keep your expectations low and your standards high.
My dad said that.
Okay. What's up with you calling your dad so often?
Well, he was the basketball coach at my high school, and I mean, he's pretty good.
Even won state 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and I figure follow his leadership style, our show will be pretty successful.
Oh. Did you ever play?
12 years. It's pretty good, too. Almost went to school for it.
Why didn't you?
I wanted to do more in college than just play sports, you know? This is a lot more fun anyway. The paying part is not fun. If I played basketball here, they'd probably pay for me to eat. Here.
You're telling me. I can barely afford tuition.
Yeah, because you're broke.
Kid grass.
You start paying in IOUs. Oh, yeah. What's the thing? I use daddy's money.
Where the hell is Matt?
Probably calling his girlfriend.
One of these days, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, come on. You're just mad because you can't talk to women.
That is not true. I talk to Tina all the time.
Okay, well, if that's how you talk to all women, then good night and good luck.
It's just, it's so annoying that she's always, Matt, do this. Matt, do that. Matt, give me constant reassurance that you're not gonna leave me for your job.
What's up, guys? Mike, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, just girl troubles.
Well, I think Tina could probably give you some advice. You should give her more credit.
Thanks, Neil.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, but I do kind of have an offer for you guys.
Let's hear it.
You guys remember when Rob took your episodes down to Las Vegas for that convention last year?
Yeah, no one picked him up. NCTV said that the quality was too high.
Well, not exactly, but they are looking to pick up some new shows for this spring, and I was thinking about mailing in a couple of your 300 and 400 series episodes.
Really? I don't know, Neil. We've had a pretty rocky season so far.
They're looking for that, though. I mean, they want to see some struggles in your product.
Come on, Tina. The worst they can say is no.
You're right. I just don't know if we're up to the right quality. I mean, it could be embarrassing.
I mean, that's why I'll give them some of your best shows. Then you guys have some time to improve before they sign you.
Geez, sign us? For national coverage? Then everyone would see all our work.
That's kind of the point. I mean, you guys are great. You guys should own it.
Coming soon to Cable 8, a new cop show about two cops with an 80s mentality and a 70s wardrobe. Meet Corduroy and Velour. Look out, Crockett and Tubbs. Make way, Hunter. These boys mean business. The critics are raving about Corduroy and Velour. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times says it's a thrilling, action-packed series. Rex Reed of the New York Times says Corduroy and Velour is the best thing to come along since Starsky and Hutch. Gene Shalit of NBC's Today Show says, I'm the goofiest-looking man you've ever seen. Corduroy and Velour, airing soon on Cable 8, the university station.
Good morning from KZUU 90.7 FM. Can you believe we're coming up on midterms already? I feel like it was just yesterday that we were dreaming up big plans for the school year.
I'm terrified.
What? I thought you never get nervous, remember?
Yeah, but I haven't had any time to study because of Live at 8. And with all this NCTV talk, I always do well on tests. But this one, though, I won't know any of the answers. I can't know them.
You'll do great. Stop telling yourself you can't and start asking yourself how you can't.
Did your dad say that?
Yeah, he did. Mike, coming to the show this week, yeah?
I was gonna go home for the weekend, but I thought I'd stay here. I can't miss the USA Today polls again, so I'll be here.
Mike. KWSU is using cameras 1 and 2 this Friday.
We already have them reserved from Glenn.
Who did? Because I reserved them this morning.
I thought Frankie did?
No, that wasn't supposed to be Frank this week, Mike. That was you.
We never negotiated that. It's not a custody battle.
Well, I gotta fit this with us. We have cameras 1 and 2 this weekend. You can come pick up the kids next Monday at noon.
Glenn.
Good afternoon, Mike.
I thought we had the cameras reserved for tonight.
You do not. KWSU is filming for the game show, and they have 2 cameras set up, and it's first come, first served basis. We've talked about this.
Well, what are we supposed to do?
We'll figure it out, Mike.
How are we gonna be prepared for NCTV with only 1 camera?
You're submitting for NCTV too? Neil said it was just us.
How did you qualify for that?
Qualify. There weren't any qualifications.
All right, let's hone things back in. This exam's gonna be 40% of your grade. Now we're gonna have your books away, and it starts now. Good afternoon, and good luck. Thank you, Stephanie. Have a great weekend.
I will, Glenn. Bye-bye.
I worry about how much Frank works. How does he have time to sleep?
Good question. We only have 1 show, and we can't sleep.
No, I still can't believe she got to submit episodes too.
Are you still on that?
Yes.
Their stuff is boring anyway. They won't get it.
Yeah, their content blows, but she has the confidence to win.
It's not a competition.
No, that's not true. It's always a competition with her.
Well, maybe that's a you problem.
Our problem is the confidence right now. Last season we were doing so well, and I'm just so scared.
You just need to build it.
Oh, I know I need to build it, Tina. It's a lot easier said than done, and that's why it stressed me out.
Well, let me let you in on a little secret. A little girl secret about Stephanie. Confidence is all fake. It's just a defense mechanism. Someone probably made her feel like she needed to protect herself at some point. She's probably really fun with her friends.
I seriously doubt that.
No, I see what you're saying. No one knows if you're faking it except you, if it's convincing enough.
Well, that's what TV personalities are. Most of the time, in real life, they're pretty awkward without a script.
What are you cooking up over there?
You know how we were always complaining about how expensive it is to eat here every day?
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know why we come.
What if we made a deal with them?
Deal? What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. What if, like, excuse me? Would you be interested in a 30-second promotion for the restaurant?
What?
Do you want more customers for really low cost?
I mean, yeah, for how much?
Well, free. We're a student-run organization, so we can't really accept money.
I'm sorry, what do you do?
Sketch comedy, and we're going to be on national college television soon.
We could do 2 30-second commercials for each episode if you guys give us a discounted rate on your dinner plates.
I don't even know what this is. Let me talk to my manager.
Okay.
I'm still not buying it. So because she has fake confidence, that's why she gets to walk around and be a jerk to me every time I see her?
She gives the Empress such a bad name. Like, in tarot, it's supposed to be a woman who's really supportive with her power, but she's like the complete opposite.
That is the most hippie thing I've ever heard you say, Tina. But you're right, she's the complete opposite. Plus, she completely butchered my confidence freshman year.
And that was like 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense that she can just be mean to me and then she gets away with it because she's confident enough to do it.
Well, that's how successful people get where they are, though. So, move on.
Okay, whatever. I have moved on from it. I gotta go call my girlfriend. I'll be right back.
I can't do dinner, but how about $3.99 lunch in exchange for the promo?
Deal. Love is a weird thing, man.
Yeah, it is.
I couldn't imagine dealing with it right now, with the show and school and stuff.
Well, I feel like if it's the right person, you're not really dealing with it at that point.
Maybe I just guarantee my soulmate is not on this campus.
What, 1 season of directing and we all scare you off already?
Well, Live at 8 is definitely not where I'd look.
People find love on TV shows all the time.
Yeah, well, more people quit projects because they never want to pick up a camera again because they got involved with the wrong coworker. And I never want that to be me. Besides, my future husband won't talk over me like all you guys do. I honestly don't want to date at all. I never want someone to make me feel like that.
Fair. So, how was your phone call?
It was good. She's gonna come visit me soon. We're just waiting for some of the kinks to be out of the show, and then she'll come when it's all good.
Wait, what are you saying? So you don't think the show's good right now?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's some things that need to improve, and I want to impress her.
Oh, okay, so that's exactly what you're saying.
No, Mike, there's just things that could be better.
Well, maybe if you showed up more this semester and actually helped out, it would be a lot better. And actually, didn't you start directing the show?
Yes, I did, and I know you know that. My priorities have changed since then. You took the director position. I'm just trying to find the balance between things. Her showing up is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to convince her.
And you shouldn't just be sticking your nose in a relationship you're not even in. It's good when she's with me. You just don't get it.
You're right, I don't get it, because we don't know her. We have never met our best friend's girlfriend. Don't you think that's a little weird?
You're going to. It just takes some time. Distance is hard.
Guys, it is not worth the argument right now. Let's just focus on this week's show.
You know what? Save her some embarrassment, and don't bring her to the show. Help us come set up, and then go enjoy your time with her.
Are you serious?
Yep. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Guys, stop. Seriously, this is so unnecessary. Matt says he wants to balance both, and maybe this is how he's gonna do it.
Tina, stay out of this.
I don't need Madam Director to come in and try to protect me. You don't know what it's like being so scared of losing someone.
All right, you know what? I'll see you guys tomorrow.
This isn't gonna work. How the hell are we only gonna use one camera?
Mike, chill out. Wide shots aren't that bad.
They are if you're on them for more than like 5 seconds.
We don't have a choice but to pull it off. The show starts in a few hours. KWSU is setting up now. They're on at 7, and we're live at 8.
Why would you steal everything back before a show? Oh my god, she's here.
Who's here? If it's Stephanie, I'm gonna lose it.
No, not Stephanie's. That's girlfriend.
Guys, this is my girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Tina, the director of Live at 8.
Hey.
Well, we won't keep you here for too long. We just need Matt's help setting up some stuff since we only have one camera and he won't be here for the actual show. Are you guys doing anything fun tonight?
I'm just taking her to dinner.
Southside?
Oh, no, she does not need to see that. I'm taking her to Reunion.
Ooh, fancy shades.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to see the rest of the studio? I can show you the costume area.
Yeah,
It was nice to meet you. Matt, also, before you head out, can you help me adapt the camera adapt the switcher for one camera?
Yeah, sure. Just give me 1 second.
Sweet. Thank you.
Wow. What's with the gold frame?
He's just kind of a big deal around here, so he's earned it. Oh no.
What?
Hang on, just 1 second.
Tina!
Who are you?
You know Matt?
Unfortunately. Why?
Oh, I'm his girlfriend.
I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Wow, interesting.
Well, he does. Who are you?
I am the general manager of the Better TV organization, KWSU.
Jeez, how many replicas of the same club are there?
Replica? We are much better. Matt and his friends are making it much.
Hey, I'm back. What are you doing here, Stephanie?
Just getting acquainted with the girlfriend none of us knew you had.
Yeah, well, my actual friends already knew about her.
Are we not friends?
No.
Do you smoke now, or what's going on?
Well, it was nice to meet you. Good night and good luck, girlfriend.
I really hate her.
Clearly.
What?
I'm just saying, she's obviously into you, and she's gorgeous.
Why are you becoming self-conscious all of a sudden?
I'm not. I'm just saying you need to be careful with girls like that.
All right, well, how about this? I'm gonna go fix the switcher problem, and then I want to take you to a nice dinner. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, let's go.
So, how'd you meet her?
Meet who?
That girl I met?
Stephanie?
Yeah.
She was my boss last year at KWSU.
Well, why'd you never tell me about her?
Because I like to tell you about people I like, and I don't like to think of her as someone important in my life.
Well, you said you hate her. Hate seems like a pretty important emotion, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
So, this is the type of work we do here at KWSU. Any questions? Great. That's because you can't question perfection. I'm just kidding. But actually, if you have any critiques, we're very open to that here at KWSU.
Well, that's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Like, all you're asking us to do is make promos like that.
Yes, exactly. I'm sorry, you're Matt, right?
Yes, I am.
Matt, let me tell you something that I'm sure everyone else here needs to hear too. I am the youngest person to be the general manager of this department, and I take my job very seriously. That's why I take who I hire very seriously too. You barely even made it into the club, but the advisor said you'd make a great asset. I'm starting to disagree, so I hope you can prove me right.
Seriously.
Yes, I take my job very seriously. Your job is to uphold to the brand standards of KWSU. Mine is to lead you. If you want full creative freedom, I suggest you go make your own little show and leave the professionalism to me.
So, you were rude about her promo, and you're the one to hate her?
Yeah, but basically everything I made was inadequate. Ever since then, nothing was broadcast worthy. It was a huge waste of my time.
But you have your own organization now, so why keep worrying about it?
I worry about it because she was rude to me and she got away with it. She was terrible to Frank because he struggled to manage his time. Frank has 3 jobs just to pay for college.
Why is it your problem?
Because she was disrespectful, and she still is.
Still, thinking about her though seems like a waste of energy.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well, I do, and she was disrespectful, and she still is.
Why is it your problem?
No, you're right. Never mind. Thanks. So, how are the girls?
They're good. We're hanging out with Dean's friends too.
Dean? Like your ex, Dean?
Yeah.
How long have you been hanging out with him?
I don't know, like a week or two.
And you didn't think it'd be important to tell me that?
No. I mean, it's not super important to me, just like Stephanie apparently isn't important to you. It's not like I'm gonna sleep with him or something.
No, I would hope not. Why would you say that?
You hang out with other girls all the time while you're here.
Not really. Especially not my exes.
How many times do you see Tina in a week? Every day, right?
That's not the same. She's not my ex. And she knows how much I love you.
Well, it's not like that with Dean or his friends either, so what's the point in telling each other?
That's a pretty weird thing for you to say, honestly.
I'm sorry, it's just you're building a new life here with new friends, and I need to do the same.
I'm sorry, you're upset that I'm growing?
No, of course not. I love you, and I love that you're finding what you're passionate about. It's just, you don't visit me anymore, you never call me anymore. I can't just keep sitting around waiting for you to talk to me. It feels pathetic.
Yeah, I've been busy. Like, really busy with the show. They need me.
Even just a good night phone call would be enough, just to know that you're thinking about me.
I am, but I can't call you at the end of every meeting and every day. I want to, you know I do, but I can't.
Well, of course not. That makes me sound even more pathetic. I'm not desperate.
Look, I'm doing this growing thing for you, and I'm trying to do it with you. I don't want to do it without you.
I know, I'm just scared that you care about this more than us.
I can't, and I never will. We're going to be in Hollywood in no time. I'm not giving up on us.
Hollywood? That's your dream. That's not my dream. I don't know what I want to do yet.
Well, you're a part of my dream. I don't know my future without you.
I just think you look too far ahead sometimes. You're letting our relationship pass you by.
Watch Cable 8 News. We've got the stories when they happen. If it's something that affects you, then it affects us, and we'll get to the bottom line. For your only source of local news, sports, and weather, count on the news team working for you. Cable 8 News, weeknights at 7.
Okay, so cameras program themselves now, huh?
Oh, hey Tina. We were just admiring Dave Brente's performance in the 100 series of the show. He was really good.
He's great.
Yeah, I was an assistant on that show back then.
Dang, then maybe we can direct one day too.
Nah, I'm gonna be an actor. Everyone knows that's where the money's made.
Hey, Tina, why don't you ever act?
Yeah, you're pretty damn funny.
No, I'm better at telling people what to do. Which is actually why I came in here. If you want to watch the show, don't do it on our time. Let's get back out there, come on. Leader sequence starts in 2 minutes. Alright, remember what I told you? This first bus is preview, the one above it is program. Always start with preview before I cue you, okay? Alright, starting leader sequence now. Floor ready?
Ready.
Control room ready? Alright, slate online. No, put the slate in the program, online. Okay, we'll just ready black for 10 seconds. No, black in the preview now. Remember, ready means preview, take means program. Okay, just put the bars and tone in the program. Tone, Frankie. You'll be fine. Okay, guys. Hey, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna compete with all of you in a meeting that I'm supposed to lead. Friday's episode was hard to watch. The production quality is not where it needs to be.
She's right, you guys. No more bring the tea back and sandwich nonsense.
Hey, I thought that one was pretty good, and like, you guys are the ones that approved it, so.
Look, we need more street content. We've done way too much in the studio.
What if we send Terrence out over to the Moscow Mall? Have him rate some Thanksgiving gifts.
Who buys gifts on Thanksgiving?
Tina, the point is to comment on how capitalism pushes for unnecessary consumer spending.
Oh, geez, you're a socialist now? No. I like that. I see what he's doing there. Moscow Mall sucks. I think it's perfect.
What if the Magic Kingdom toys say like bad things to kids?
Ooh, drink the cough syrup.
What'd I miss?
Basically everything.
All right, everyone. Let's call it for tonight. We can't be too funny for these last few episodes.
You really gotta start making it on time. Next person that's late is getting fired, and I really hope it's not you, Matt.
Okay, well, I'll believe that when I see it.
Not joking.
How was seeing her? She was cute.
It was good. I think we've finally come to an understanding that this show's super important to me, so.
Okay. So you're gonna start showing up to stuff now? Our show on Friday had probably the worst technical direction I've seen. We had one camera and one switch.
I'm sorry, Tina. I owe both of you an apology. This semester's been much more stressful than I had thought, and I've been taking it out on you guys and the show.
We just miss you. Last year, you were the funniest guy on the show, and we can't do without you.
I miss you guys too. I thought I could have this all figured out by now, but I don't. It's been really hard, so. But Mike, you're doing pretty good.
I want to do a lot better than just pretty good. We only have 3 episodes left this season.
And I want to be there to help with all of it. I want to be there for you guys. I want to be there for the show, for our future. This is how we make it into Hollywood.
Dude, cut it with the Hollywood crap.
Yeah, I know. Mike, I'm sorry. We're so close.
But we don't know that's going to happen. This next episode of Live at 8 is way more important than some hypothetical future that you dream about. And we're more important than that. If you don't focus on this now, it's going to be really damn lonely at the top.
You're right.
Matt, we just want you to succeed. We want the show to succeed. And we are so close to that. Please, just come back.
You got it, Madam Director. I'm here.
Are we ready on the floor, Biff? Start your push camera 3, ready to cross. And push camera 2, ready to cross to 2. Mike, keep cross to 2. Okay, ready to start your move camera 2. Ready to cross camera 2. Can we lose control in just a minute?
My wife, I love her, okay, but if she needs to remember my cigarettes, all right? But what did we learn tonight, okay? You know, it's the audience that's important, huh? Let's come on, it's...
Too offensive. Do you even know what it's like to get a phone call from the dean of our university?
I'm sorry, sir. We didn't know.
Didn't know. Yeah, figures.
Well, in other news, KWSU is doing great, right?
No, you both are on thin ice. Especially with your game show and your talk show being behind on their contract schedule.
Well, they can't exactly catch up if we can't access the equipment. It's always in the Cable 8 studio.
Look, at the beginning of the semester, we had a conversation. I remember it distinctly. We both agreed that we were gonna come together and we were gonna share equipment and gonna be cordial with one another. So what's going on? Why are we not there yet?
Maybe because there's only 3 cameras being shared between way too many shows. Do you know how embarrassing it is to tell everyone that we had unlimited equipment to not having any equipment at all?
Rule 1 of the SPJ Code of Ethics is to never give an empty promise. And that goes for equipment too.
Well, what about NCTV?
Well, Neil sent a few episodes of Cable 8's Live at 8 and KWSU's Take 1. And they only took one. they're going with Live at 8.
What?
Really?
Yeah, quote, they could feel the energy through the screen.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, and they're gonna get access to those episodes, so those are gonna be rolling as soon as we hit winter break.
Selected members of the Live at 8 studio audience will receive a dinner for two at the Emerald Restaurant. For fine Chinese cuisine, visit the Emerald Restaurant on Grand, across from Dismore's.
Happy spring semester to everyone on the College Hill and around the Palouse. Even though this weather isn't very springy, 'tis the season to really get serious. Summer's around the corner, so this semester is all about the legacy we're trying to leave on campus. Good luck and party hard, Cougs. This is KZUU 90.7 FM, Pullman.
Fellas! What the hell are you wearing, Mike? We ain't playing no games this semester.
You know, if this is a bit, I'm not buying it.
Matt, you're on time. Good job. This is the behavior we need to be successful this semester.
All right, Mike, drop the act. These are the segment ideas we have this week. Washed up comedians, they go to a party and they tell the same bad jokes.
So one of the guys is talking about his experience doing stand-up, walks into a bar, tells a guy it's his first time doing comedy. At the same time, both comedians say, "Does she have a sister?" And like the most cornball laugh of all time, so.
All right, we'll go with that when NCTV comes.
Hey, what if we did one about how bad mass production of cheap clothes are?
That's basically the same premise as we did with the 1-800-8-wiener bit last semester.
Old news, bud.
You know what? I quit. This show isn't even funny. You guys don't pick up any of my jokes. And it's a waste of time to hear any of our guests. That Rob Schneider guy was awful. I'm done. Frank, don't even bother coming back to KZUU.
Dude, come on, man.
All right, well, on that note, I have some news for you all. Dear Live at 8, we are thrilled to have you on our channels. So far, you've been broadcasted as far as Florida. 2 of our executives will tour the studio and watch a live episode in 2 weeks. Best NCTV team.
This week on NCTV, watch Live at 8, the college comedy show from the students at Washington State University in Pullman.
If there's a joke to be told, well, we'll tell it.
Isn't that a U2 song?
Yeah.
What should I do?
What's your problem? So the guy looks at me really weird and says,
a show chock full of mirth and caprice.
Don't miss Live at 8 this week on NCTV, the National College Television Network.
Hey everybody, emergency meeting real quick. Has anyone seen Caleb or Greg? I told them to get here at 5 for the casting call, and they're not anywhere to be found.
Dude, I heard the Emperor's got into a fist fight with Matt's girlfriend.
Who? Tina?
What? No, long distance.
How do you fight over long distance, dude? Like, over the phone?
No, long distance girlfriend. Not Tina. Tina isn't his girlfriend. What the hell do you smoke?
Look who decided to show up. When I say get here at 5 o'clock, that means get here at 5 o'clock. Live television doesn't wait for anybody.
Hey, Mike, we've been doing this for a little while, and we were just a little hungry.
Yeah, like really hungry. And you should be glad we went, because otherwise I'd be like really hangry.
Yeah, he's really not fun when he's hungry.
I'm so happy both of you are so amused by Caleb's eating habits, but you guys are gonna have to finish your food somewhere else.
Come on, Mike. We're just gonna get in costume right now, okay?
No, actually, what you're gonna do is leave right now.
Are you firing us?
Did I stutter?
Can you even get fired from a college show?
You two just did. Congratulations.
We can do that?
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. NCTV is gonna be here next week, and this is our first broadcast through them. And it's in 2 hours.
Yeah, but if the school's taught me anything, it's how to work on the fly. You know, I think I know someone who would love to host this season.
see me in a seat like this. I'm usually the one behind the camera. And have any of you guys seen a stage quite like this? And no one again told me how bright the lights are. Sheesh. Well, anyways, welcome to Live at 8, where the schedules are tight and the jeans are a little bit tighter. My name is Connor, and I'll be your new host this season. Let's take a look at some of our favorite sketches from last season, just in case you missed them.
We're now standing inside the Administration Annex building, which is the new home of the Career Services Center. Now rated one of the finest in the nation, the center links students with potential employers through interviews, seminars, and job listings. Let's go on inside. Hi, my name is Terrence Brown, and I'm a communications major, and I was wondering if there were any jobs today in the communications field.
I want you to remember to light up before you go out.
Aww.
No, I don't want to hear any complaining. You know, they've proven cigarettes increase intelligence, and your father and I want you to do well on those SATs.
Have a good time, fellas.
The Wise Guy, a new program coming to Cable 8. Armed with a badge and an attitude, he goes undercover to expose the dark, seedy world of crime. Watch him as he barely escapes danger.
This is real quality stuff, man. You should try it yet. You look like a real connoisseur.
Yeah, and you look like stuffed tomatoes.
Hey, what was that smart aleck remark for? Hey, wait a minute. You're not the wise guy, are you?
No, I'm Oscar Mayer. I'm looking for a couple wieners. You want to join?
I'm gonna kill you.
You got some on your shirt. You're under arrest, buddy. You're going down. No one knows his secret identity except Sheena, his beautiful secretary.
Hi, wise guy.
Shh.
I mean Vito. You're so masculine and tough.
Yeah, sort of like your perfume.
What? Oh, so you're the wise guy now.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. In the premiere final episode, he takes on the mob single-handedly.
Hey, we're on to you, Vito. We know who you are. You're the wise guy.
So maybe I am, maybe I'm not. So what are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Those two towers, they're gonna stand for a long time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah. Bro, like this, man. Hey, thoughts? It's gonna be absolutely cover, so I want to, like, if I'm gonna be like, yeah,
You ready, guys? We're here.
Hi, you must be with Live at 8. I'm the president of National College Television.
And I am the vice president of special projects at NCTV.
We don't want to take too much of your pre-production time, but we do have a reporter with us here today. Nothing to be worried about. They're just going to ask you a couple questions.
Well, Tina, tell me, what is it like being one of the only women in this job?
Oh, you must be the executives. Oh, I can tell by how fabulous you dress.
We are. You're a part of Live at 8?
Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm the general manager of the more respected organization.
More respected.
Yeah, well, KWSU.
I don't think we've heard of it, but we're always looking for new content, so you could maybe send us an episode or two.
Unless it's one of those game shows, those are always the worst.
A snooze fest.
Yeah, well, Live at 8 got flagged for being too raunchy last season. They're awful people to work with, and they book the worst comedians.
Oh, well, thank you for your input, but we've loved everyone we've seen so far. Rob Schneider was on a couple seasons ago. He's on Saturday Night Live now. It's truly a legacy.
Truly.
It was lovely to meet the both of you.
Girlfriend? Not anymore. Matt?
Well, thanks. Tina, Mike, I think that's all the questions I've had for today. Do you guys mind if we go take a quick smoke break before the show? Someone left a cigarette outside. No, go for it.
Where are you going?
Quick smoke break?
Interview some people outside while you're at it, yeah? Rookies.
I can't tell if it was worth it driving all the way out here.
You remember what it was like to make whatever you wanted before anyone told you no?
Why do you think I became the person who started telling people no?
Well, you know, I think they really got something here. I mean, me and Neil were friends back in college, and there's just one show that he said we had to see, so...
Well, guess we'll find out.
Yes, we will.
Ladies and gentlemen, Live at 8 starts in 15 minutes, but before we start, we're gonna do a quick chant. Are you ready? Yeah! I say live at, you say 8. Live at 8! Live at 8! Live at 8! All right, I'll see you guys in 15.
Doctor say he's coming, but you gotta pay him cash. Hey, we're rushing down that freeway, mess around and got lost.
Welcome everybody to Live at 8 on Cable 8 Productions. And welcome to everyone across the nation tuning in through national college television. We're so excited for you guys to hang out with us for the next hour.
Off to a good start. How are we doing on time?
90 seconds left in the segment, and then we'll go to commercial in 5.
Let's take a look at the recent poll from USA Today. They asked Americans what they thought would be the next major problems 25 years from now. The top 3 answers were air pollution, water pollution, and Donald Trump. He seems pretty harmless though. He never goes back.
What is going on? The mics keep coming at me.
This whole thing's flickering.
I know it's flickering. It's okay. We'll just cut to commercial. I'll tell the hosts. Hey, we're gonna cut to commercial. Just ask me for now.
Well, that wasn't on the rundown. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll hopefully have some power.
Support for this edition of Live at 8 has been provided in part by Godfather's Pizza. Stop by Godfather's at the corner of Stadium Way in Grand or call for free delivery. Godfather's, for pizza that's worth it.
Okay, stop freaking out. Matt, go to storage and turn on the backup generator.
I didn't know we had a generator.
Yeah, it's right next to the banana. Hurry up, go.
Sorry. Generator's been on the whole time? Great. It must have been or something. Yeah. I'll go tell Steve. Okay.
Oh, hi Stephanie. You lingering waiting for the execs again?
Grow up, Matt. You can have this one. I already met them.
Of course you have. Of course you have.
What's your deal anyway?
Nothing. I gotta go back, finish switching for the episode, so.
If they really needed you, they probably wouldn't have sent you out. What's going on?
The generator's being weird. Why do you're not even a part of this. Why do you care?
Matt, we could have been friends, you know. Made some good content.
You have no interest in being friends with me. The only thing you cared about was taking over KWSU and then degrading everyone else below you.
I wanted to challenge you. It's not easy being the only female general manager. No one takes that seriously. Especially when there's shows like yours that just make inappropriate jokes. And then you come waltzing into my office, trash-talking an organization you didn't even know anything about. Of course I'm gonna defend it.
Well, you have been awful to me ever since.
Yeah, well, it didn't take long for me to figure out who started calling me the Empress behind my back.
Well, it suits you, so.
Yeah, well, it's hurtful. And now everybody sees me that way. A rude dictator.
We haven't exactly done anything to prove them otherwise. They're going to.
It's not my job to prove myself to anyone. My job is to run my organization.
Well, how are you gonna have a good career if you prove anything to anyone?
Because I have faith in my skills. With or without my title. I don't even care about NCTV anymore. I have friends that love me and a family that supports me.
Then why are you so rude so often?
If standing up for what I believe in is considered rude, then I'm the worst of them all. Who cares if you don't like me? Go join another club.
We're gonna form a new one.
Exactly. You know, you do pretty good work. And if you tell anyone I said this, you'll be sorry, but you're doing better than anything KWSU has done.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. But look, maybe we can collaborate sometime, see if we can actually work well together. But for now, I gotta go. So
Yeah,
see you later.
maybe.
What a segment, all right? Let's see what happens when comedians miss out on their big
Sammy!
break.
Hey, Shecky, how you doing? Well, about as good as can be expected for an out-of-work, washed-up comedian who has no life.
So things are good.
Oh, couldn't be better.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, how are things for you?
Oh, about the same.
Good, good.
Sure is terrific being an out-of-work comedian.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, sir.
You know, I was just thinking about the first time I did my stand-up.
Uh-huh.
I was at this little bar about 12 miles south of Butte called the
Yuck
Yuck
Yucks. Sure,
Yeah, that's the
play
one.
there a lot.
And so I was there doing my stand-up. I just gotten done with my first set.
Right.
The guy walks up to me and says, so how'd it go, kid? And I said, well, I don't know. It was my first time in comedy. And he says,
Really? Does she have a sister?
Oh.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. I know we sure did. It was electric, if you know what I mean. That's all from us. We will see you guys here, as always, 8 o'clock next Friday on Live at 8.
What happened? What didn't happen? I told her that no matter how invested I got in the show, I would still love her all the same. I thought we'd make it work.
And?
And she made me choose. And I guess I chose wrong. I don't get why I can't have both.
You can, just with the right person.
Look, Matt, I really owe you a big apology. I did not give you any grace in trying to figure it out. I was just super worried about the show. I couldn't imagine trying to do both of those at the same time. I can barely handle doing one.
Thanks.
We see your value in that. I mean, you and Frank got this club on its feet, and everyone loves you for that.
Yeah, and if some chick can't see that, good riddance. Especially Stephanie. No more NCTV talk from her at.
I don't know. I feel like I misjudged her. I mean, she's... I don't know. I think. I misjudged her. She just wants to be taken seriously. And I think that's a lot harder to do when you get called a corrupted name behind your back.
Okay, Scrooge. Back out for Breakthrough for a second. There's a good reason she has that name. She is rude to everyone, all of the time.
Yeah, I know, but something had to have made her that way. So you gotta give her some grace. And Tina, I'm sorry I haven't been taking you as seriously as I should have been. I know it's not a lot, but even calling you Madam Director, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thank you.
Excellent show, crew. Our office just reported that you guys are climbing to #1.
Yeah, we talked to some people in the crowd, and some people drove all the way out from California to see your show.
We're so proud to broadcast you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Listen up, guys. This summer, I wrote all my goals down on this piece of paper and I've carried it with me ever since.
That's what that was?
Yep. And the first thing on it was NCTV.
What else is on that?
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, my money's on Frank.
I win like half the time.
I don't know about that.
You guys, I have something really exciting to show you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, yeah, I just went straight.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a lot more important than your pool game.
Okay, awesome.
Rolling Stones
And
Special College Edition on page 107
Listen here. Chaos reigns supreme in the Edward R. Murrow Communications Center at Washington State University, a cow college in the midst of infinite wheat fields. We're a cow college in the midst of infinite wheat fields. This is us. We made it.
The Rolling Stone.
Serious? Yeah.
Journalist, she was legit.
No, she wasn't lying.
Oh my god. We fucking made
made
it,
it,
bro.
Hey guys.
Oh my god, you're gonna want to see this. Live at 8. Like I said. Not bad.
Don't get too comfortable in the spotlight now, Mike. You still have a few episodes left to go.
Oh, don't worry. This is just the beginning.